Archangel Michael speaks. The air around you has been changing, slowly but unmistakably. You may not have been able to name it, but you felt it. A heaviness settling into familiar places. A silence that felt louder than noise. A sense that something unseen was moving closer, rearranging reality without asking permission. This was not anxiety. This was discernment. For weeks, longer than you realize, events have been unfolding quietly in your surroundings. Not in chaos, not in panic, but with intention. Movements observed, patterns recorded, conversations replayed. The kind of work that happens when the truth matters more than speed. This is not just an investigation. This is an unveiling. Something tied to your name entered places it never should have. Not by coincidence, not by mistake. Someone placed it there, believing your character would absorb the impact while they stayed hidden behind your silence. They believed you would never find out, but heaven heard everything. You sensed it before logic could explain it. The pressure in your chest, the way sleep became shallow, the recurring dreams where you were running, watching, being watched. These were not fears. These were warnings sent ahead of time. The spiritual realm moves first. The physical world follows. Behind closed doors, files were opened and reopened. Your name appeared again and again, not because you were suspected, but because you were useful. You were clean. You were credible. You were easy to frame inside a narrative someone else needed to survive. That realization will sting, but it will also free you. Someone you trusted, someone who spoke kindly to your face, quietly passed details along, not loudly, not dramatically, subtly, enough to redirect attention away from themselves. Someone else nodded along, pretending ignorance while collecting pieces of information they were never meant to hold. This was not gossip. This was orchestration. Archangel Michael says, nothing hidden remains hidden forever. There is a person close to you, closer than you assumed, who holds a key part of this puzzle. They have rehearsed innocence, perfected neutrality. They believe their distance shields them, but soon questions will arrive that cannot be smiled away. They are not prepared for how fast things are moving. You were mentioned in a conversation that was never meant to surface. One sentence shifted everything. Keep them distracted. They don't know we're using their identity. That single line activated layers of scrutiny. From that moment, the focus narrowed, not randomly, but precisely to your immediate environment. You may have noticed the same vehicle passing repeatedly, slowing near your home, appearing when the streets were quiet. This was not coincidence. It was observation. Not because you were guilty, because you were central. Someone planted a false narrative about you to conceal their own actions. They trusted darkness to keep secrets. But darkness does not understand that angels hear what humans whisper. Archangel Michael says, the night speaks to heaven. You were placed on a list, not accidentally, strategically. Your name was circled, marked, highlighted, a contingency plan. If things collapsed, you would absorb the fall. But divine justice does not allow the innocent to be consumed by the guilty. There is a man involved who has not stepped foot near your street in weeks. Yet he knows everything that has happened. He watches through intermediaries, through borrowed eyes. He knew that if you discovered the truth, the structure he built would implode. You were kept unaware on purpose, not because you were weak, but because your honesty threatened everything they were hiding. 2 officers have now been assigned specifically to your block. Their focus is narrow, their information is recent, and their intention is clear. They are not coming for you. They are coming because of you. You will be asked questions, not as an accused, but as a witness, the one whose silence preserved evidence, the one whose calm revealed guilt. Archangel Michael says, stay calm when others panic. A piece of paper was found near your address. A map, names highlighted, connections traced. Yours stood out, not as the culprit, but as the pivot point, the one they hoped would never speak. Someone planned to sacrifice your reputation if things went wrong, but heaven intervened. There are recordings now, messages, files in official custody. Attempts have already been made to erase them, chats deleted, pages burned, stories rewritten, but the digital world remembers. And so do the angels. A person who once called themselves your friend will soon be questioned. They knew more than they admitted, said less than they should have. Their silence was not loyalty. It was self-preservation. Archangel Michael says, your peace is returning. Do not be surprised if someone suddenly moves away. Guilt runs faster than justice. Those who know they are exposed do not wait for confirmation. They flee before the knock. There is already legal movement beyond what you can see. Courtrooms preparing, statements being drafted, evidence aligned. This has surpassed rumor. It has reached record. When the arrest happens, it will not be quiet. Your name will be cleared at the same moment another collapses. Someone will cry publicly. Apologies will come too late. Excuses will dissolve under evidence. You do not need revenge. You do not need explanation. Truth has eyes, and it has finally seen everything. There is an officer who believes deeply in your innocence. They have defended your name behind closed doors, ensuring it was never buried under false conclusions. Soon, you will meet them, and you will understand why this took time. Accuracy mattered more than speed. Archangel Michael says, "You were protected while you waited." A message will reach you at an unusual hour. It will appear ordinary, but it carries release. When you read it, something inside you will finally exhale. The dreams that haunted you will stop. The pressure will lift. What was meant to trap you has repositioned you. Your story is moving beyond whispers, beyond neighbors, beyond quiet suspicion. It will be known, not for scandal, but for endurance. Journalists will speak your name, not with doubt, but with respect. Someone will call this resilience. Someone else will call it divine timing. They are both right. You endured being watched, misrepresented, and used as cover. And now you will be honored for standing still while lies collapsed around you. This is not punishment. This is restoration. Archangel Michael says, "Justice delayed is not justice denied. A new beginning is opening. A safer place. A cleaner chapter. You will not remain where your name was questioned. You are being repositioned into peace." Some people will try to reconnect, pretend support, rewrite history, but you will recognize hollow words now. This chapter is sacred. Only those who never left your side belong in it. Your silence was never weakness. It was the shield that stopped every false arrow. The final chapter of this injustice is being written now. And in it, you are not the victim. You are the survivor, the witness, the one who outlasted the storm. Archangel Michael says, "Hold your head high. You are free." If this message resonated with you, remain grounded and calm. Truth moves slowly, but it never misses its destination.